Now, don't answer this question, but can you take it into the hearts of the people? And the answer is no. You can bring it unto the heart, but you can't push it into the heart. That's a very, very important thing to understand. There are lots of missionaries who think, if I have enough faith, if my testimony is powerful enough, I can just jam it right into the heart of an investigator. And no, you can't. If it were true that we take the message into the heart of the investigator, then every person with whom the president of this church talks about the restored gospel of Jesus Christ would fall to his or her knees and say, baptize me now. And that doesn't happen. So we don't control that outcome. Am I making sense? Yes. We have the responsibility to be worthy vessels, exactly as you said, so that we can deliver the message and the power of the Spirit this far. The investigator has to invite it into the heart. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The Holy Ghost is the teacher. It's not me. It's not you. In what we're doing right now, you'll never learn anything from what I say. And your investigators ultimately will never learn what matters most from you. It will be from the teacher, the third member of the Godhead, who has that responsibility to testify, to teach, to comfort, and to purify. That's the role of the Holy Ghost as the third member of the Godhead. Teaching is not talking. Teaching is listening and observing. It's ears to hear, eyes to see. Then you can discern. Only when you discern can you know what to say. Offend everybody by saying this. None of us are smart enough to know when to ask the right questions. We don't even know the questions to ask. But if we're doing our very best, then our utterances will be guided and inspired. And things that don't seem to even fit into the pattern of where we might be going. We've all had that experience. It's not always that way. But if we are so rigid and scripted that we never let it be that way, we are relying totally on the arm of the flesh and not allowing the Holy Ghost to be the teacher. We're getting in the way of the Holy Ghost in this work of conversion. Mm-hmm. See, all of the planning, all of the anticipating the needs of the investigator, all of the things that we do set the stage for the Holy Ghost to use us. See, your comment about we become the tools, instead of the Holy Ghost as the tool, the Holy Ghost is in charge here, if we're doing this right. And as we prepare, He will bring all things to our remembrance. He will give us utterance, and in ways we could never anticipate. In the moment, by the power of the Holy Ghost, we will say the things that are most needful for a particular investigator. Do you have to know that's happening for it to be valid? Missionaries get, oh, I have to know that it's revelation. No, you don't. Be good. Be worthy. Do your best, prepare, and go and open your mouth and it will be filled. And you don't have to know in every moment that it's revelation. You just need to have the faith to press forward and go.